Mr. Dispenser!
Banana Bay, Pipeline, Nightfall and Hightower. What do those maps all have in common? Well, they're all Payload race maps. I know, super convincing intro, Mr. Dispenser, you're on top of your game. Hello everyone, Mr. Dispenser here. Today we take a walk downhill and look at the very spooky alternative game modes. I always felt that one game mode just doesn't belong in here. Payload Race with its 4 maps that I mentioned before. Way back in the day, before casual mode, Payload Race maps, more specifically Nightfall and Pipeline, were one of my favorite maps in the game. I could spend hours on those, and if I'm completely honest, these were the places where I learned to play engineer. The sad part now is that after Meet Your Match, I can only think about one time that I revisited this game mode, with the inclusion of Banana Bay in Jungle Inferno. It's real sad because I really like this game mode, as I already said, and I simply cannot understand why I just haven't played this game mode anymore. But maybe it's because it's down there. I think many people see this sort of alternative game mode as some sort of obstacle and therefore don't play this game mode anymore because they think it's alternative and therefore not that fun as the normal core game. I simply do not understand why Valve puts this into the alternative corner of the TF2 classroom. The section truly has some weird maps. Hydro. Maps like Medieval Mode or Pastime are alternative. These simply limit or change the game in a significant way. For example, Manpower is not TF2's core, because people fly all over the place and have ridiculous power-ups that can, for example, insta-kill you when you melee attack. This is alternative, not just another Payload game mode. Another part of the alternative game modes is the MISC section. Let's take a look at that. These are mostly alternative game modes. You could argue that Hydro and Probed are kinda just like Control Point or King of the Hill, but they're just a bit too crazy to be normal. And then there is Player Destruction. Why isn't this its own section? Come on Valve, just add 2 more maps or something and call it a day. Or maybe just add the Scream Fortress one permanently. I think this would make for an excellent new game mode. Also, CTF and Hightower could finally be free of the burden to be the TF2's deathmatch, because we're the game mode that's solely focused on deathmatch. Okay, let's get back to the topic of the video. If you look at Payload Race, it's just simply Payload with 2 attacking teams. Banana Bay shows how much love is still in this mode. It single-handedly put the game mode back to life. But after 3 years, of course everyone already forgot about it again. Banana Bay. It's such a beautiful map. So lively and good looking. I really like this map. Also, the concept with the train makes for some intense games. I know that the original idea is from Cactus Canyon, but that never released, so give it a break. Look at the tracks here. Man, they're so much fun. Pipeline Nightfall. My thoughts on these maps are pretty much the same. They are all very nice designs and just feel unique. I already told you that I adore those maps. I have so many hours just on those maps alone. These two, besides Turbine, Dust Bowl and Upward, are the maps that raised me in TF2. So, did I save the best for last? Not exactly. Okay, very controversial opinion here, but I don't like Hightower that much. I don't know, it's just this map. I already got horrible flashbacks of the time I had to do contracts for Jungle Inferno there. It took me literally hours to finish this map. I know, it can be fun. And I even have tons of good memories doing dumb shit over there. But if you wanna finish the map, you either have to A. Just leave what I don't like, B. Hope that your or the enemy team doesn't flame you for just playing the game, or C. Pray to God that one free-to-play just caps and finish the maps already. I don't know, the whole concept of wacky maps is something I cannot see through. Every time I play on those maps, it's just an endless stalemate. There are always those 2 guys that hold on the stereotype for being this wacky map, and you cannot just simply play this map, no, you have to be friendly, or you have to do wacky stuff. The best example of this is Hightower. I mean, maybe somebody just wants to finish the game, my god, don't shout at him. Just let him play the game. I don't know, it's just something I cannot see. TF2 as a whole is already that wacky game. Why do you need specific maps to do that stuff? It's so weird. Also, I already teased this, but Hightower's last section is just such a stretch. Capping the cart is not fun at all. People complain about the train on Banana Bay? This is much worse than that. All in all, I think that this game mode is so underrated. Honestly, it's the fault of the casual selection format that I don't play those maps anymore. I simply forgot about it because it was out of my sight, and I think many people have the same fate there. Payload Race deserves way more love. I hope I could bring this game back to the light and back into people's minds. Payload Race is so much more than just Hightower or Banana Bay. I think Pipeline and Nightfall need also more love. Valve, if you're listening, Payload Race deserves way better. It's insanely fun and a fun concept that I have never seen in another game, not even Overwatch. Please Valve, please. Get it out of there. And that wraps up the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey, if you like my content, please consider subscribing. It would really help me out. And if you want to see some good live streams, hop over to twitch.tv/Mr. Dispenser. I stream there twice a week. Other than that, there's not much to say other than have a wonderful week, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Mr. Dispenser out.